You may or may not be familiar with the TV show Mythbusters. For those that aren't, it looks at rumors, myths, adages, etc., and tries to find out if they are fact or fiction. Some of the more popular episodes include if it was possible to escape from Alcatraz, if mixing Mentos and Diet Coke would cause your stomach to explode, and whether the things MacGyver created would actually work. So what does this have to do with Grounded? Recently I've noticed a lot of misinformation spreading after the Hot and Hazy update. All it takes is one person to post something to Reddit or Discord, or for one video on YouTube to discuss a topic, and unintentionally spread verifiably false information. I don't believe there is any ill intent in most of these cases, and with the game being in early access, there is a chance that what the person experienced is simply a bug or a one-off occurrence that isn't reliably reproducible. The most recent example of this involves the Ant Totem. I saw someone post that they placed an Ant Totem at the entrance to the Red Ant Hill, and it stopped ants from coming out. Having never used the Ant Totem, I decided to find out if it did, in fact, have any effect on ants in Grounded. In this video, I'll be testing the Ant Totem to see if it can be used to control the behavior of ants. Before we begin, make sure to click the subscribe button below so you never miss any future Grounded videos. Let's get started. First things first is how do you actually get the Ant Head Totem recipe, because you actually have to find the recipe for it before you can craft it. So we're over here in the hedge area, and as you can see, there's a little spider in here. I have a daily quest for them anyway, so let's knock him out. There's the bird bath right there, and what you're going to do is we are right here on the map. So there's the bird bath. You walk down here past the hedge. You're going to come into this little tunnel that's back here that you possibly have walked right past. And you're going to see all these little ant heads in here. These are the ant head totems, is what they actually look like. And then I believe the backpack for it was right here. So there's a backpack you pick up that will have it inside of it. And there's also a rotten ant club in here somewhere. I can't remember if that's over here by the bed. Anyway, I got this stuff a while ago, so I don't remember. I just know that you get the ant head totem recipe and the rotten ant club inside of this cave here. So what is the Ant Head Totem? It is right here. It says Ant Head Totem, display a warning to hostile ants. So it costs 1 red ant head, 1 sprig, and 1 crude rope. It's pretty cheap to craft. And what this leads you to believe is it will actually prevent ants, especially the hostile ants. So that would mean either red worker ants that you've actually attacked and their eyes have turned red, so now they're coming after you because you've probably attacked them or tried to steal one of their eggs. Or it could be soldier ants because the soldier ants just actively attack you. So what we're going to do is we're going to test out and see if this actually works. I have actually seen multiple places where someone said that it does work against ants, against hostile ants. So we're going to find out and test a bunch of different situations today just to prove whether or not that is true or false. All right, so the first thing we're going to test is, do the red worker ants, are they afraid of the ant head totem? So as you can see, I put 5 of them here in like the shape of a pentagon or a star or whatever. And we got some ants here. What we're going to do is try to get their attention. And these guys are not hostile, but you will see, other than him getting stuck on it, he's probably going to walk straight in the middle. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop an aphid honeydew. Oops. Right in the center there. And we're going to see if one of them comes in and eats it. And this guy's getting stuck. Here, little guys. I don't know what they're eating up there. They're trying to get my food. That's what you're trying to do. So as you can see, that guy just went straight in the middle there and ate it. So the regular ones are not hostile. Let's make sure that's not a wolf spider. It is a ladybug. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to punch them and see if they come inside of here, because it said hostile, so it should work against hostiles, right? So what we're going to do is we got to get these guys out. Let's have them come over here. All right, so they're all out. So what we're going to do is we're going to punch them and run inside of this circle. Now, if this thing works, theoretically, they shouldn't actually attack us. So let's do this since they're not curious. Now they should leave me alone. I put on the ant armor, so they no longer care. And as you can see, they're just walking straight through it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start punching them, and I'm going to go inside the circle here and see if they do anything, if they follow me. So this should stop them, right? Nope, they're walking right through. So clearly, it is not working against hostile red ants, red worker ants. So before they destroy all of them, let's just wipe them all out real quick. Okay, so now we're good. So we'll just leave those there. Now we're going to head over to the red ant hill, because, well, this guy's mad at us, to see if we can stop them from coming out of the red ant hill, because that was the second thing that I heard that was actually happening, aside from the fact that they're just, if they're hostile, they're afraid of it. So let's go check that out. Okay, I'm over at the westerly red ant hill, and as you can see, there's ants there. They're not bothering me because I have the ant armor on. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a bunch of these ant head totems here and see if it stops them from coming out. We have to leave space for them to walk through, because obviously if you put them too close together, they wouldn't be able to come out, because they would get stuck between them. And can we get one more in here? Sorry, we'll just build this one here, this one here, this one here, this one here. Let's move this over a little bit to the left as far as we can. Careful we don't get ambushed by a spider. So we'll see if anything's coming in and out. As you can see, they're going in. Or what this guy's doing. He's thinking about it. He's clearly not afraid of it. And let's just spread them out. So the ants are coming in and out. It's not stopping them from coming out of the inside the anthill. So clearly that was the only way that would have worked, like I said, is maybe it was a bug or something like that where it wasn't intended. Or perhaps the person that had this happen built them so close together that they couldn't get out. Or maybe they built like a fence or something around it and had totems near the fence and they just couldn't get through for some reason. But as you can see, the ants are clearly coming in and out. So we're going to switch out of this armor so then the soldier ants start being hostile against us. As soon as we find one, where the soldier ants go. There's one right here. So this guy's obviously hostile. Come here. And we're going to make him come after us. And we're just going to run around through these totems and see if they come. And he is stuck on a piece of ground. Come over here. Are you legit stuck, dude? Can you lunge at me? Alright, so they're stuck. That's fantastic. This guy should be mad at me. Come here. Uh-oh, now they're all going to be mad at me. So as you can see, they're still all aggroing me. And there's the totems. The totems are having no effect on them. So clearly that's not doing anything. There's one other place I'm going to test this against red ants. And then I'm going to test it against black ants. I wasn't originally going to do it, but I do want to test it out just to see if it has any effect on them. So let's head on over to the last spot we're going to test against red ants. Then we'll check out the black ants, which are in the trash heap, black anthill, and the sandbox. So we're over by the koi pond, and this is where I always build the trap that captures aphids and weevils. What you're going to notice here is I put ant heads up all over the place. Now, they are spread out, but as you're going to see, the ants are just freely walking past them. So it doesn't seem to matter whether they're not close together, far apart. It has really no deterrence on them. And I did test this over the course of a couple days. They will, in fact, come in here and follow this guy if I can stop them from killing him. Let's see. He's going to walk, hopefully, through the totems. You're just going to see they are angry, so they are hostile right now. They're trying to kill this guy, and they're going to walk right around the totem. So clearly, the red ant head totem does absolutely nothing, has no effect on the red worker ants or the red soldier ants. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to test it out against black ants and see if it has any effect on them. Alright, so I'm over by the trash heap just outside the sandbox. There's a bunch of black worker ants out here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put up some of the totems here. See if it has any effect on them. Then we're going to test it at the actual hill. See if it has any effect on the soldier ants as well. And I also wanted to test another thing. I wanted to test to see if they will aggro me. I have the red ant armor on. Since they don't like red ants, I wonder if this will actually affect them. They don't seem to care about that, so they're not... Even though they don't like the red ants, they're not attacking. Before I start hitting them, I'm gonna hit one of them. So let's run this way. See if they decide they don't like these. And they walked right through the middle as expected. Oops. Alright. I'm gonna farm their parts anyway while we're over here because I don't have a ton of them. Alright, so let's crash these real quick. We don't want a bunch of stuff just lying around. Then we're gonna walk over to the... I'm gonna put them outside the black anthill and see if they will stop. See if it'll stop them from coming out. I don't believe it's going to. I'm pretty sure it's not, but we're gonna test it just to make sure we cover all our bases. All right, so I'm over at the black ant hill, and what we're gonna try to do is try to get a black soldier ant to follow me out here, and hopefully we can find one pretty early on in here. These things actually chunk. I'm wearing spider armor, and if you don't block, they will actually like chunk me hard, so I gotta be careful. Hopefully I can find one. Is that one right there? Yep, there's one right there. He's gonna come after me. I'm gonna run as fast as I can. And we're gonna try to see if the Ant Head Totems prevent him from doing anything. This is the last hostile mob. He already stopped chasing me. Why'd you stop chasing me, dude? I'm not that fast, am I? Go. That is really odd. Did he despawn or something? Okay. Here he comes. gonna run, but not too fast, apparently. I don't want this guy to hit me, because he's really gonna do a chunk of damage to me. Here he comes. All we want to say is, does he come through? He doesn't get stuck. They're not having an effect on him. Oh, you come back. I need to see if he can walk. He should walk through them. Let's just move one slightly out of the way so he can walk through. Go. And they are quick. Here, dude. I'm pretty sure he was just getting stuck on them. He's lunging through the wall. Good God. Here. They do come out of here. I know they come out of here. He is stuck on it. Maybe he'll break it. It's clearly not having an effect on him. And he just came through. There we go. So he's coming out. And we're going to have to fight him. I think that proves that the Ant Totem does not have any effect on ants and grounded at this time. This may change in the future, but for now it's simply a cosmetic item. If you have any similar situations you'd like me to test, let me know in the comments below or over on my Discord. There's a link for that in the description. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button and consider subscribing for more videos just like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.